everyone, it's Ruby here and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Today's video is a super highly requested video on all of my favorite affordable drugstore foundations for dry, dehydrated skin. In my opinion, there is absolutely no worse feeling than popping on a foundation and just a couple of hours later, it feels like a mud mask. It's super tight, it's uncomfortable, and it's emphasizing the dry spots and the textured patches on your skin. And it just looks horrible and it feels horrible. And I've spent so much money on foundations that claim to be, formulated for dry skin, but they just don't deliver. So I'm so excited to be sharing these foundations with you. And not only do they look amazing, they are super affordable as well. These foundations are very forgiving on textured skin and they just give your skin such a beautiful, healthy glow. And this is what my skin looks like without any foundation on. I've been having a really good skin month and I will update you on this in another video. So in no particular order, the first foundation that I am showcasing is the L'Oreal Paris Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation. This foundation is very smoothing and so forgiving on textured skin. It's actually not matte in my opinion. I feel like it has a satin finish. It is so comfortable and breathable. It's water resistant, heat and sweat resistant. It's one of those foundations you want to pop out on a really hot, humid day. This sounds so weird, but this foundation has been formulated to stretch, which is why it doesn't feel tight and uncomfortable on drier skin types. So the way that I like to apply this foundation is with a paddle brush. I distribute the product all over my face evenly. With whatever's left on the back of my hand, I go in and layer it on my imperfections for maximum coverage. And then with a buffing brush, I perfect my base and push the product into my skin. So we have another L'Oreal foundation in this lineup. This is the True Match foundation. I believe it's a very iconic drugstore foundation. This is very different compared to the Infallible 24-Hour Matte Foundation. I feel like this foundation is more luminous. It's got a skin-like finish. It's very light on the skin. And my favorite way to apply this foundation is with the Sigma Beauty 3D HD Kabuki brush. The size and shape is so ideal if you want to apply a foundation quickly and easily on a large surface area. You can. If you need to get into smaller nooks and crannies like underneath your eyes and between your brows, you can also do so by using the tip of the brush. I do have a discount code and I will leave it on the screen right here and also down below in the description box. This foundation has a high concentration of pigments, the formulation doesn't crease, and it also has a tiny amount of light oils in there, making it perfect for drier skin types. Moving on to a foundation that I have used religiously since its launch, this is the Rimmel London Wake Me Up foundation. This is definitely the glowiest foundation in this lineup. It's a medium to full coverage foundation that is very light and smoothing on textured skin. It really does give the skin a flawless, natural finish. I feel like I'm going to have this foundation in my collection as I age. It just has this beautiful luminosity to the formulation. The only downside about this foundation is that when I use a brush, any brush, be a buffing brush or anything like that, it leaves brush strokes behind. So I highly recommend you use a sponge to blend everything out for a seamless finish. The next foundation that I have had in my collection for what seems to be a lifetime is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation. I much prefer the serum formulation over the normal formulation. I find that it is better suited for drier skin types. This is another one of those foundations that I will keep in my collection as I age. It has this beautiful anti-fatigue radiance booster. It has goji berries in it, pomegranate. It is very natural looking, very smoothing and forgiving on textured skin. It easily blends into the skin. I just need to push a buffing brush into my skin and it literally does all the work for me. It smells amazing and you only have to set the center of your face with a little bit of powder. You want to keep the rest of your face looking glowy and healthy. Up next, we have the Neutrogena HydroBoost Hydrating Tint. This is a different formulation compared to the other foundations in this lineup. This has a water gel formulation. Unfortunately, it is not available here in Australia, so if you do go overseas, I highly recommend you hunt down this foundation and purchase as many as you can and bring it home with you. It contains hyaluronic acid. It literally improves your skin's suppleness. It doesn't settle in fine lines. It's also oil-free, and it's a very, very nice skin-like foundation that just looks like a beautiful
more improved second layer of skin. It is so undetectable and natural looking that I even have a significantly darker shade that I have dedicated for bronzering, which is like bronzing and contouring all in one. So this product helps me warm up the back of my face and also give my face a little bit of structure, which I am all for. And as you can see, it looks like I've had a really nice holiday. Highly recommend this one. Last but not least, we have the Maybelline Fit Me Julian Smooth Foundation. This foundation has been formulated with no oils or waxes, so if you do have a oilier skin type, this could be up your alley. This foundation leaves your skin looking naturally luminous. It hydrates rough and dry patches, so you don't have to worry about your foundation clinging to your dry patches and making them look super obvious and just unpleasant to look at. It is super lightweight. It blends seamlessly into the skin and gives you a light to medium buildable coverage. I like applying this foundation with my Sigma Beauty 3D HD Kabuki brush. I just find that it's so quick and easy, and it just gives me the airbrushed finish that I'm after. I would personally just set the center of my face and leave my cheeks looking glowy and luminous. This is what both foundations look like side by side. As you can see, they give the skin a really nice pick-me-up. And this is what the Maybelline and Neutrogena foundations look like side by side. I really hope you enjoyed today's video and found it super helpful and informative. Please let me know down below in the comments section what is your favorite affordable drugstore foundation. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to chatting to you real soon. I love you guys. Bye.